up in the building. Everybody hands go up.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. I am Tiana, and today is a 20 subscriber special. 20. I'll probably make it pop up on the screen somewhere. But today I'm doing a get to know me video for all you who want to get to know me. So we're going to start with my name, which the first part you guys know is, it's Tiana, pronounced Ty Anna, not like the one on Princess and the Frog. And I was born on July 26th, year 205. Okay, so yeah. And I go to, well, that makes me a Leo. We rank number 1, so I'm number 1. I want you guys to comment below if you're a Leo, or smash that like button if you're a Leo. And I go to Palm Beach Lakes High School. It's a pretty good school. It's better than Suncoast, I will tell you that, because I made no friends at Suncoast. Okay, so my talent, if you guys read my about thing on the YouTube thing, I am a writer. That's one of my number 1 talent. I'm not good at drawing. No. I've been drawing stick figures since I was like in kindergarten. Other than that, writing. I'm good at writing. The one thing that I like since I was little. It's kind of a lie right there, but we'll get more on that topic later. Best characteristics. I would say my creative side and my funny side. I love to laugh, but when I laugh I choke because I have asthma, so my respiratory system isn't that good. It's not. My race. Half of you guys won't believe me when I say this, but I am mixed with African American, Jamaican, European, Jewish, Hispanic, and Gypsy. 6 things. You guys will not believe me when I say this, but yeah, I am mixed with all those things. But I'm having a sweet 16, so I don't wonder having a bar mitzvah, a quinceañera. I'm not wearing a dress with bells. When they ring, that means I'm unpure, and that's a problem. My biggest fear is, I would have to say dogs. I don't like dogs. I mean, I like dogs. I just don't like the ones that run up and bark at you. I would run. Even if it's like a small dog, like at least about this big, I would run. You guys would see me run for the hills. Favorite memory. That would have to be with my boyfriend. By the way, I'm taken. I am not single. That's like a whole story of him, how about me and him met and everything. Like, remembering that makes me feel good. My favorite TV show, Steven Universe, all the way. That show is so good. I'm kind of mad that's ending in March 27, I think. I love that show. I love the movie. I love the new series they got now. I know all those songs in the movie, and I learned all of the lyrics without the lyrics. I learned them all on my own. My favorite color is pink. That's my favorite color. Well, at first it was yellow, then it turned to purple, now it's pink. Yes, my favorite food, pizza and fries. I love fried potatoes. Something embarrassing. Okay, don't come for me when I say this, but I forget how to count. I forget how to count, and I don't also forget my ABCs. Because if I want to, I know them, it's just like when I try to, think about it, I'm just like, what letter comes after this letter? I have to see the whole alphabet, start from the beginning. I forget how to count because when I'm counting something like money, like change and coins, I would count and I get stuck on this one number, and then I'll forget what comes after that number. Don't come for me. My childhood, I had a really good, I'm lying about that childhood thing. I was bullied my life. I was mostly bullied because I don't wear Nikes or Jordans. Those shoes are ugly. I'm sorry. Don't come for me in the comments, please. I'm sorry. But those shoes are... I had bought Nikes one time because I wanted people to stop messing with me, and them shoes turned into, like, trash. Not even, like, take forever. I wore Skechers all my life. Skechers are pretty. They got beautiful colors and everything. Jordans got no colors. I have Jordans, but they're not really Jordans. They're like Shaquille O'Neal's, his shoes. That's what I wear. His shoes are good. It's not even ruined. It's just the white is dirty. I don't like white shoes because they get dirty, but like still in good condition on those other shoes. Those Nike shoes, basically. And my hobby, writing, is all I do. Really, all I do. That and collect stuffed animals. I love dolls. I love dolls and stuffed animals. That's like when I have like 14 stuffed animals. I'm missing a penguin though. I need a penguin. That's one animal I do need. Okay, so now that's a little info about me. So now we're going to go to... Oh, if you guys are wondering, I'm age 14. Okay, so we're going to go to my writing stuff. So, now we're on to my writing talent. So, what made me start writing? I have to be in elementary school. I don't like know, like, we have like writing stuff, and I like to use my child mind, which I still kind of have, to write stories. But other than that, because like they would tell us like write, because like was one class, she said get creative, write stories. So I was just like, okay, write creative, write. This is good for ASMR. Touch your faces. But yeah, that's what made me start writing. Elementary school, when she said be creative with your writing, and I mean, I kind of wrote when I was at home too, because I kind of like enjoyed it as well. Who are my audience? My stories are family friendly. That's a lie. I'm lying. My stories are not family friendly at all. I mean, they are, but like, because like for the ages, some stories are family friendly, some are not meant for kids. Others are, because basically some stories don't actually show how really in the real world how we, whatchamacallit, 8th graders or high schools act. And those stories, I'm like being realistic as I type on my phone because I have Google, so yeah. But yeah, my audiences are for elementary schools, middle schools, high school, bam. Anyways, when did you realize you first wanted to be a writer? Good question at all. When did I realize this? That would be in middle school. I started writing when I got to middle school. Then when I got into like 6th grade, by that time my friend was writing stories and I write stories, and I was like, maybe I should continue this. So I was like, yeah, let me just do this. I wrote a couple of stories. Mostly just about my friends who are all monsters, and I'm Jasper Reaper, the Grim Reaper's daughter. It's a good monster, isn't it? But yeah, that's when we started. Let me start realizing, because I had like that good passion for like writing and everything. So yeah. How long does it take you to write a book? It takes me as long as I want it to. Sometimes right now I'm working on a story. So when I do it, sometimes one day I don't do it, then the next day I do it. It'll take me as long as how long I work on it. And have to come up with ideas. So, yeah. Where do you get your information ideas from? This world around me. I get informations by sight. Because I look. So yeah, I look. So I will give you an example. Is it really stealing because from other TV shows? No. Okay. But my recent story that I'm doing is called Elemental Kids. It's kind of like The Last Airbender. It's kind of like The Last Airbender. You know, like the water bending people. But it's nothing like that, because they're not fighting no Darkner. They're trying to fight the Fire Lord. Is his name Fire Lord? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that show. Good show, by the way. Also, I didn't really like it from the beginning. It was my brother's. But yeah, anyways. The world around me inspires me. Also, the television. All you need to know. When did you write your first book and how old were you? The first book I ever written was Princess Butterfly. That's the first book I've ever written. Actually, wait a minute, no. I did like her origin story. I did like her origin story before, but then I like the first one I've ever written besides Miserable Syndrome, but like, it said story, so. So, I'm chewing something by the way, I just got these. My first written story was Princess Butterfly, and I was 9 years old. I'm 14 now, so that's 14, so yeah. How many books have you written in your lifetime? Which one is your favorite? How many stories have you written in your lifetime, and which one's your favorite? I have written a lot of stories in my lifetime, and I've written 17 stories. But some of them have like 17 stories I've written. Which one's my favorite? I just can't tell you which one's my favorite. I don't know which one's my favorite. I don't have a favorite. Don't. Actually, you know what? Make that 17. 18, I meant. I don't remember something right now. Coming! My mom just called me, so that's why I said I'm coming. So yeah, just wanna get that out of the way.
Wish you could trade eyes with me, cause
as a child, what did I want to do when I grow up?
just give me.
I first wanted to be a ballerina like every little girl thinks she's a princess. Your parents lied, by the way. I'm not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But I wanted to be a ballerina when I grew up. And then I started watching Disney Channel. I mean, I've been watching Disney Channel, but like when I watched it, I was like, oh, I want to be on TV. And Mom said you have to be a singer or dancer to be on Disney Channel, so I tried writing music also. That did not work out so well. I just put no lip gloss on when I'm doing that. But I could not write music, and that was awful, so. Then I started watching the rap game, and I was like, I want to be a rapper. Try writing rap music. That was a fail. You know my lips look purple. My lips look purple, but they're not purple. It's just pink. Here's the look, like the purple back here. But I watched the rap game, and I was like, I want to be a rapper. Then that didn't work out so well. Then I was like, made up my mind till like I was young. I want to be a writer. That's what I want to be. But like also, I was in middle school. Me and my friends had this idea that we would go on tour, become singers and dancers, and that whole thing. But like, we're not friends anymore. So yeah, fake friend. And I just burped. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, when I got older, like when I started writing, I was like, I want to be a writer. I made a comic too. Maybe I will show you guys one day. If you guys want to see that comic, smash that like button, or just comment below whichever one you feel guys right with. Look, a whole more 11 questions to go, so let's get started. Does writing energize you or exhaust you? It exhausts me because I use more brain than I'm supposed to be using each day. Cause like when I write, I'm just like, cause I gotta come up with all the storyline, the characters, and everything. The one that really gets me the most is literally like the plot line and the title. The characters, I can totally come up with the names and that, but like other than that, plot lines and settings and school names, all of that, I gotta come up with school names. So sometimes I just steal them because I don't have time, but I try to change it up a little bit. So yeah. What are common traps for aspiring writers? I'll say writer's block. I have that sometimes when I write my stories, so I ask my family or my friends for any ideas, and they give it to me. So like, yeah, I can work with this. I mostly ask my boyfriend for there's something on my foot. I mostly ask my boyfriend for ideas. So yeah, you guys know who he is. You watch my recent videos, so yeah. How long have you been writing? I started when I was 9. I'm 14. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. That didn't make no sense. Hold up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 6 years. I've been writing for 6 years. And it's 2020, so yeah, I've been writing for 6 years. Oh, how do you handle writer's block? I just told you guys. I ask my family and friends for help. That's what I do. What is the most difficult part for writing for you? I don't think I have one, a difficult part. I'm sorry, I just felt like doing that. I don't think I have a difficult part for writing. I think I already said it. Mostly like the title, plot line, that this earring is hurting my ear. Oh god, I gotta take these earrings out. But yeah, who are my supporters? Do I have any? Yes, I have supporters. I have my mom. She's really supportive, and I have my boyfriend, mostly supportive, because he listens to all my stories and he knows all of them. He can't remember any of them. I wouldn't expect him to remember. I wouldn't expect him. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm burping a lot. I'm so sorry. It's so disgusting. You're still in this video? I love you. You will get a shout out. If you're still in this video, comment below. You will get a shout out. Okay. We have a couple more questions to go. Did you ever consider writing under a pen name? You guys don't know what that means. It means writing under a fake name. I will maybe no. What pen name would I come up with? It has to be like, people use pen names for like, what's his name? R.L. Stein. He doesn't use his full name, he just uses R.L. and Stein. J.K. Rowling is a woman, not a man. Who all you thought? She wrote Harry Potter books. That lady's fire. I don't like Harry Potter, but yeah, but she has a pen name. I don't think I want to write under a pen name. I don't think so. As a writer, what would you choose as your mascot? I would like a lot of stuffed animals, so I would choose this as my mascot. Hold on. This is my stuffed bear. His name is Baby, and I guess I'll choose this as my mascot. Out of all the dolls I have, but this is my mascot. She's so fluffy. He's so fluffy. I said she. Fluffy, fluffy, fluffy. So yeah, that's my mascot. What's the process of how you writers your story? I don't know what that means. But as you behind the process how I write my stories, easy. When I get an idea, plot line, I gotta start it. Then if I do the plot line, then I have to do the characters, then I go with the title. Then I kind of write down some of the chapter titles that I would have. Then the rest of it, I come on my own. That's my writing style. But then I have to come up with everything I'm going to use. So like secondary character names, this, and that. Although Elemental Kid is written as a play because I had like their names and stuff. I was thinking about reading it online and I was like, wait a minute. Someone can steal my story and use it as their own. So when it gets published, then I'll read it to you guys. Or I can read like a little half of it if you guys want. So comment below if you want to hear me do that reading. How do you pick names of your characters? It's not that hard. Really not that hard. But I try to use names that I haven't already used yet. But for elemental kids, their names are their powers. So if your power is fire, blaze. Water, ocean, because she's a girl, so yeah. If your name was rock, your name is erratic, because I was watching Clarence and like an erratic is a monster rock, so that fits his bill. Kathy's name, I had thought about, I was like, It's not really a psychic name, but I was like, wait a minute. Telepathic and telekinetic, so K from telekinetic and Kathy. Kathy. Do you always wanted to be a writer? No, I didn't. I said I wanted to be a ballerina. That never came true. But I'm a writer. Now, plus I ain't flexible, so I'm not used to, but I stopped stretching, so I'm not flexible no more. Do you have any advice for beginner writers? Yes, I have some advice. Be yourself in your stories. Do write something interesting. I write whatever I feel like writing. I mostly do fantasy, like anything with people like powers, mystical creatures. The only realistic story I have is gayish, about gay boys. I will edit that story, then I might publish it first, then elemental kids. But yes, write just whatever makes you happy. Put some little funny jokes in there, interesting drama. People love drama. And comedy, just be yourself. Do you. That's my advice. Be yourself. Or write your own story. That's what I say. I'm boring. What comes first? Plot or characters? Plot. I can go with the characters later. Plot first. Yeah, how do you come up with the titles? That takes a while for me to come up with titles. I try to make the titles the people's names a lot, so I try like switch it up a bit. But yes, I came with elemental kids because they're the elements. They're middle school kids. Mash up, not that hard. I try not to put their names a lot, so yeah. But it's none titles are kind of a little that hard. But some of them are kind of easy, so other than that, yes. Ooh, favorite character in books. I have like a lot of books, so I'm gonna go down the list. For the now stories, because those are the only ones I have. So for the now stories, Elemental Kids, my favorite person in there is Kathy, because Kathy is like a Malibu Barbie princess. And she's bougie, so she's sneaky too. I love her. She's my favorite one in the movie. Gayish, don't have a favorite. Don't have a favorite person in that book. I'll say Reese. Reese is the gay boy. I'm one blank of a person. That's a curse word. It's Hell, so I can't say that word on my phone. But yeah, it's called that because it's about a demon boy going to Earth. So yeah, I'm one blank of a person. Makes sense. Title right there. It would have to be, his name's Dylan Marshall. If you guys have a better demon name, comment below, because I need help. My pet Velociraptor. I mean, she's the only main character in there, so she wouldn't be my favorite. Unique being. Charity. Unique being's about a harpy. A harpy is a half human, half bird. So she has her hands up to here are wings, and her feet are bird feet. And she looks very pretty. But if you want to see what a harpy looks like, you can look it up, or you can just go look up an anime called Everyday Life with Monster Girls, or Monsters Musum. I think that's what it's called, but I think it's better if you just put Everyday Life with Monster Girls. Good anime despite all the demonetization. Living with Giants. Don't have a favorite character in there. The only main characters are the dog. Look, Living with Giants is about a girl, her dad's a giant, so yeah. Twinning. 2 twins. One's evil, one's good. Okay, I'm lying about that. The powers they have, because the girl twin, she can see people's hopes and dreams and every nice thing in your head. Unlike the boy twin, he can see your fears and regrets and everything. And traumatization also. Yeah, so yeah. Those are my favorite people in my books. How many stories you have now? Well, I'm talking about my kids for like a lot, but the ones I just listed on the red, that's it. Twinning, living with the giants, unique being, my pet velociraptor. I'm one blank of a person, gayish and elemental kids, and also gayish too. So, yes. Also, if any of those stories you guys like, comment down below, and I would do a reading. Or it's like a first, like the origin story in the first paragraph, because I really didn't do all those. I kind of started them a little bit because I got writer's block and I didn't know how to do elemental kids, so I was like, let me just do chapter 1 of these until I get an idea in my brain. Do you have any stories that you gave up on? Yes. Kaylee Pixie. I'm like towards the end, but I gave up on that story like in middle school. Middle school, I would say 7th grade. No, 8th grade. I Am Della. Genie. Kaylee Pixie's about a fairy, by the way. You know, fairy coming to Earth, learning about new things, everything. Yeah, I Am Della. Genie. Gave up on that story. The first chapter I gave up on that story. Seems low, you know. But yeah, I Am Della's about a genie. I gave up on that story. East Swamp High. First, I was gonna put the title as I'm in love with the monster. But then, like, the title was, like, too long, so I chose East Swamp High because that's the name of the high school that the human girl goes to. She goes to an all-monster school, and she's the only human. Imagine feeling like that. Meet Ego. That's a robot story. A toy robot named Ego. I gave up on that one. Chapter 3. That was when he started coding Ego to do all this, do his homework, unlike other people. His lazy self. But anyway, that is all the questions we have today. So, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Also, don't forget to share this with your friends if you know any of your friends would like this. Someone talking about themselves. If they like that, just go ahead and send them. My next video might be a dare video because it's someone's birthday today, and 4 of my closest friends will be there, so don't forget to watch that video also. Okay, bye guys.